Ay, 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 yama, mama, ma, yama, mam. Ay, 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 ay.
Religion is a bad idea.
I don't do the synagogue.
Indifferent.
I'm not religious.
I mean, Chabad is just the opposite of what everyone thinks that it is.
Chabad makes us feel proud of our Judaism.
Well, you're still British, you're Jewish, you should be proud for what you are.
You see people who are completely irreligious or who are religious, and everyone has the best time.
Chabad Lubavitch makes being Jewish enjoyable, accessible and meaningful. Chabad Lubavitch is rejuvenating Jewish life. This is a shliach. He's an emissary of the Rebbe Rabbi Menachem Schneerson, whose response to the Holocaust was to appeal to every Jew to be a proud Jew. And ever since the 1940s, the shliach and his wife, the shlucha, and thousands like them have been pioneering the revitalization of Jewish life all around the world with warmth and joy, with Torah study and doing mitzvahs. When they arrive in their new hometown, there are no trumpets sounded, no red carpet. Their children will grow up away from their grandparents, and many have to go to school online. Nevertheless, 3 couples a week take up this lifetime position for Chabad. It's a one-way ticket. They immediately begin reaching out to local Jews as well as supporting any visitors with unmatched devotion. They are often the only local Jewish organization. Here they offer an inclusive and uplifting environment. It's a meaningful and relevant experience for every Jew. Chabad enables people to feel proud to be Jewish, which is essential for our very survival.
I'm thrilled to be here because on Yom Kippur I didn't know where I was going to be, and when I heard that there was like a synagogue and a place to sit down, I was thrilled.
Based in the Amazonian jungle city of Manaus, Brazil, Rabbi Reichman and his wife Devora provided Jewish experiences for visiting Jews during the World Cup finals. Today, there are 4,000 shluchim couples in over 80 countries. They raise their own funds while spreading the Torah's teachings and inspiration. It's a powerful feeling that a Jew, whatever their level of observance, can travel anywhere in the world and still feel part of a community.
When a Jew gets lost anywhere in the world, Chabad will find him. And that is a marvelous recognition of Chabad.
In my case, I needed to bury my uncle. It's not just a burial, it's the whole process. And Chabad was there for me.
And in Israel, Chabad runs orphanages and its own terror victims project. The unity of our people was deeply felt when Chabad came to inspire Israeli soldiers on the front line of the recent war in Gaza, reminding them that there is something very special about sharing the Jewish heritage. From births to deathbeds, throughout traumatic times and happy times, you can count on Chabad 24/7. Helping the homeless, the hungry, from Meals on Wheels to natural disasters like the tsunami in Japan, Chabad is like a volunteer corps ready to help Jews and non-Jews alike. Chabad builds and revives communities around the world.
We moved to Thailand about 7.5 years ago. Bringing children up in Thailand has its pros and cons. In the Jewish community, it's a wonderful experience because it's a smaller Jewish community and they feel part of a big family here.
When all the bright lights and all the excitement of a new city has worn off,
You want your old traditional values, and it's brought that. It's brought like a camaraderie.
My name's Zavula, and I'm a rice farmer from Sakonnakhon, Thailand. No matter where you're at, if you need help or you want to learn, he will help draw the Judaism from the depths of your soul into your everyday life.
Chabad can take credit for thousands of new and revived communities around the world. Here in the UK, we have dynamic rabbis who are successfully building new communities.
For me, the essence of Chabad is reaching out to every Jew and making them feel wanted and an integral part of the community.
I'm not orthodox, I belong to the progressive movement, but I really appreciate and want to embrace too what the Chabad has to offer.
No matter how much anti-Semitism I get, I'll still wear my kippah out and not be scared of what faces me, because I'm so proud, because Chabad's made me proud, Chabad's made me connect with my Judaism.
Chabad is now one of the leading driving forces of large-scale public Jewish events around the world. In the UK, this includes celebrating Hanukkah in Trafalgar Square, bringing thousands together. Chabad makes Judaism enjoyable, accessible and meaningful to young British Jews.
"2,000 Jewish children benefited from our day camps.
Good, really good.
Out of those 2,000 children, do you know how many of them are from observant homes, Torah observant homes? Neither do we, because we do not ask that question. To us, every single Jewish child is a Jewish child.
The spirit of Yiddishkeit lives on in the Chabad Shtetl theme park in Leeds. Here children can walk, skip or run through time in a 19th century Eastern European shtetl. Jewish children discover their heritage. Being Jewish becomes a truly wonderful experience.
Chabad provides an all-round Jewish education in a very open, fun-loving and meaningful way.
Chabad now makes learning exciting and fun for all ages. From Aleph Bet to the Zohar, Chabad is teaching and inspiring with technology, the internet and TV, videos, websites. Chabad online tutorials are teaching hundreds of thousands the practices they want to learn but may be too embarrassed to ask.
We are about to begin. Are you ready?
C-Teens means teenagers can participate in British and international programs. It's a tried and tested formula. It works.
You are the future leaders of the Jewish people. You are the ones that are going to go back empowered from here.
Chabad on campus plans to provide new programs at Chabad houses, building friendships that don't end when you graduate.
You feel at home there, you feel a connection to all your Jewish friends.
It makes me proud to be a Jew, and it gives me a sense of my Jewish identity.
It's amazing. I've seen incredible things from Chabad, like, dinners with 300 students who wouldn't even blink for a Shabbat. Like, they would never go to Friday night dinners.
At Chabad, students grow to become proud, affiliated and educated Jews with moral and ethical values.
The essential part of Judaism is that we're all one. The depth of the connection between Jewish people is a soul connection.
The theory of the enemies of Israel and the Jewish people is very simple. They focus on college campuses. We cannot rest until there is at least one Chabad Shaliach on every major college campus in the world.
Rabbi Nachman Sudak for services to young people.
This year, we mourn the loss of Rabbi Nachman Sudak. In 2001, he received an OBE. From his foundations built over 54 years, Chabad in Britain now boasts a network of 8 schools, 25 Chabad houses, and 13 campus centers. and its graduates currently fill 30 synagogue pulpits across the UK.
Many of our largest shuls have Chabad rabbis, and we have many Chabadniks within our kashrus and other departments.
Thanks to Chabad Lubavitch, many Jewish people who previously were disengaged are now involved in Yiddishkeit, and many who previously were dedicated are dedicated now all the more. Anglo Jewry is currently experiencing a renaissance of Jewish life, and Chabad Lubavitch is very much a part of this wonderful success story.
Chabad Lubavitch in the UK is dependent on British support alone. All the money raised here remains here, and there is no central international fund. All these successful centres, schools and programmes are dependent on your support in order for them to continue.
At the beginning of this video, we asked for one good reason to feel Jewish.
Chabad.
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 Thanks to Chabad, millions of people around the world are confidently able to say, I am proud to be a Jew.
Everybody say, I am proud to be a Jew. Yeah, that's right. Stick a fork in it.
Chabad provides positive Jewish experiences that are meaningful and accessible to all. Times may be difficult, but Chabad inspires Yiddishkeit, a spiritual connection to being a Jew. This is what being a Jew is about. No one else should define who we are, because we are all one. We are all family. We are all mishpocha. And in your darkest or happiest hour, like a father, Chabad will be there for you.
So shout out loud, I feel real proud. I'm Yisrael, forever will be. I'm a Jew, a proud one too, as bright as day, it's my DNA. So shout out loud, my C-team crown, a family, forever will be. Yes, I'm a Jew, a proud one too, won't stop.